Looking for an epic father and son weekend, or you're just looking for a cool place to fish and camp? Well, look no further than Castaic Lake, about 1 hour north of Los Angeles. So in this video, Jake and I are going to go into every detail you need to know about Castaic Lake and why we feel this is a great spot for you. Cue the intro.
What's up YouTube? Trevi from the Adventure Buddies, the modern travel family, bringing you another video filled with tips, tricks, and inspiration to make sure you maximize your next family adventure, like we always do here at the Adventure Buddies.
Here at Castaic Lake, there are two main lakes. The first lake, also known as the lagoon, is where the camping is situated, as well as a swimmable beach across the way. But the main lake is just a bit north and a whole lot bigger. Here they have the north and south arms of the lake, where a majority of the fishing occurs.
So as Jake mentioned, the North Lake is where all the fishing goes. But what happens if you don't have a boat? Well, they have a boat rental area. And so if you get there early, you're almost guaranteed to get a boat. How early? Well, the shop opens at 7 a.m. and there's a line starting there at 6:45, so get there early. However, they had plenty of boats and we had no issue getting it. So just for a $20 entrance fee into the main launch area, plus a $100 deposit for all day fishing on your own personal boat. Quite the deal. The other thing to note about the boat rental shop is they also offer live bait options for you. Plus, it's a full tackle shop in case you have any questions or any additional fishing needs before that. Plus, the guys in there were super friendly, and again, they gave us some great advice and some great recommendations on how to catch some killer fish.
Head to either side of the lake. However, the north is known as the fishing side, but truthfully, we caught more on the south side, but would say the north side had more inlets and structure to fish around.
What happens if you don't want to rent a boat, or you don't want to spend the $100, or maybe you don't even know how to drive a boat? Well, don't worry, because the shore fishing along the dam was actually really popular, especially for this time of the year. We went in October, where they had tons of trout biting right in the dam.
Note for the fishermen out there, the lake is fairly deep and drops deep quick. So we were leveraging jerkbaits and deep diver for the majority of our fishing. Or you can just ask the guys at the local boat rental shop, because they were super friendly and gave us great advice on the fishing. Speaking of fish, here are the types of fish you can expect to catch. All season dependent, but they do stock the lake several times a year. Primarily, you can expect to catch here largemouth bass, striped bass, smallmouth bass, trout, and catfish.
So now let's talk about the camping. We had an easy time getting camping sites reserved. One, because it's probably cold out and it was in the fall and wasn't as popular during the summer months, but these camping sites were fantastic. They were just steps away from the main lagoon or the southern lake. This allowed us to not just camp, but we were a few steps away from non-stop fishing. So each campsite came with its own picnic table, fire pit, and was close to restrooms and showers, and had everything that you need, all for $30 a night. So we highly recommend checking out Castaic Lake, not just for your fishing needs, but also for your camping needs, because this made for one heck of a father-son adventure.
The other cool thing to note, for those looking for non-stop fishing, the camping lake or lagoon has a 24-hour lighted pier that you can fish off of. Here is where I ended up catching a 16-pound monster catfish. Check it out. So there you have it, another adventure in the books. And please make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and bell for notifications. And lastly, life's an adventure.
Who are you going on it with?